I think we got him. I think we're going to get him next turn. We have a proliferate here. This is 3 toxic. Oh, and I don't have a way to draw cards. That's it. This has menace. We're going to take Nissa down. What is up, everyone? Justin Parnell back with more Historic Brawl. We have Vraska, Betrayals, Sting today. And you know, one thing that I have not done is try to really poison people out, like a lot, you know? And it feels appropriate with a commander that allows you to proliferate at will that we do have plenty of toxic and poison things to try to get our opponent poisoned out. Now, there's not that many on Arena, and I think that's ultimately for the best, but makes it a little more difficult for us as this is what we're trying to do. So we do have every single toxic creature that we're able to play, and even toxic card in this Necrogen Communion to make something have more toxic or toxic at all. Nothing is really left out. We even have this Blight Wing Whelp, which we crafted from Alchemy for this set to give us another toxic creature, and then of course a few more things that have poison counters, you know, and the whole shebang-a-bang, and of course some proliferating outside of what Vraska does. Not a ton, but some pretty solid cards. So this is going to be a difficult one because my goal is to give someone 10 poison counters, and I predict this is going to be a really, really grindy affair today, as is only appropriate for Mono Black to do. So, I haven't played Mono Black in a while. It's been a few weeks. You know, I'm like kind of itching to do it. So, let's get to it and let's poison them out. But before we get into the games, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel to keep seeing this sweet, sweet content every week. We get to go first against my absolute favorite card to play as a commander in this format, which is Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. We are going to keep this hand because we have some draw, we have some discard, we have some ramp. I mean, that's pretty much like literally what we want. We are going to fire this Duress off turn 1 only because we have our next several turns sewed up. So let's do it to it. Duress, we will get Swan Song as the only option. So we have a Mecha Godzilla, which is a Crystalline Giant. We have the Reality Chip, the famous Reality Chip. And yeah, let's scry. Treasure map? No. I think I just want some lands. Signet's solid. Signet is solid. Let's play this Navigation Orb, though. And we will... Well, let's just go ahead and try to find a land. We did. We found a swamp. Okay. Alright, so... They have Island, they have Metamorph, you know, and a bunch of unknowns, because we did it pretty early. That's okay. Mecha Godzilla coming in. And it has Vigilance. Alright, so... Arcane Signet. Let's go ahead and pop this. We'll get a couple of swamps. We'll play one. We'll play one here. And I don't think we're going to march anything, so we'll just go ahead and draw a card and then pass priority. Alright, not hexproof. Lifelink. Alright. Lifelink, not the worst. Not the worst. +1/+1 counter and hexproof would have been the really annoying ones. Okay. So, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we can just Vraska and then turn this into a treasure. Let's just turn it into a treasure. Here. Congratulations, you're a treasure now. And then we will be done. This one's going to draw us a card. And that next time something comes back, we're going to March of Wretched Sorrow it and gain a boatload of life. Okay, Phyrexian Metamorph. What are we metamorphing? Some mana, perhaps? Yeah. Getting an Arcane Signet. Steel Overseer. Okay. Sounds good. Probably going to blast that Steel Overseer into Oblivion. We will not proliferate here. Almost got me. Almost tricked me. Let's go ahead and just draw a card here. See what we can find. Ooh, Kinzu. Let's go ahead and play Kinzu. And let's march just for 1. We're going to submit 0. And let's just take out this little Steel Overseer now. Alright. They do gain a life, but now... So whenever a non-token creature dies, we can pay 2 life, exile it, and make a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 and has Toxic 1. Alright, so much for that. We were going to give that Toxic 2, because we really just need to get that first poison counter. Like, that's the most important thing, is get that first poison counter. I don't have to wait. Wish Claw Talisman. Well, that is interesting. Okay, Whisper of the Dross. Alright, well, let's proliferate and draw. Just the 1. Yeah, just the 1. Okay. Guardian Idol. Yeah, let's cash this. Let's cash this Mind Stone. Probably should have done that beforehand. All right. At least we didn't play a land, so we'll pass the turn. If we can get this to 9, if we can get Vraska to 9, then we can give them 9 poison, and then it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. If only we had something that, like, proliferated twice. Mystic Forge, that is a good one. But our opponent is pretty stuck on mana. Okay. The Celestus. Alright. Draw and proliferate. Just the 1. Okay. Celestus. Let's have it become Knight. Draw, discard. Oh, Lord. So many lands in here. I mean, maybe we just want to draw a card. We're going to pay 5 to draw a card? Do they have anything in here they could... Whatever. You know what? I'm doing it. I ain't scared. Sure. Go over the throat. Okay. It's fine. If they give us this Wish Claw Talisman, we're gonna make their lives very inconvenient. Patchwork Automaton. Okay. Alright. Chromatic Lantern. Sure. I cannot believe we could not even, like, get them 1. That's all we need. Okay. It is day. I would very, very much, more than anything, like to draw and discard. Okay. So... Oh no, we can't do either of these. That's brutal. Because this has counters on it, so we can't kill it. Alright, let's draw some cards. Okay. Fat Emergence. Okay. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it right now. Alright. Let's just tap these colorless Because we need black mana. Okay, that emergence. No, we're going to get our Kinzu. That's going to proliferate here. Then we will play our land. We're going to give this -1/-1. Yeah, just briefly. Come on. That's going to proliferate here. Our opponent is going to get 9 poison counters. And if they get touched with a poison, they are going to bite the dust or let our commander resolve. Which I would say it's going to be really difficult because this is going to sneakily get poisoned. They don't know that. They don't know that it's going to get poisoned, but it is. And if it doesn't work... Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, they can play stuff. They can start going ham here. But it's going to be difficult. They literally are going to have to stop our commander from getting cast. That's the thing that has to happen. To stop our commander from getting cast. Okay. What are we getting? Well, I'm going to give it back and get a cheap proliferate card. Meteor Golem. Okay. Are we gonna? Oh, they're gonna destroy the. They're just gonna destroy the Kinzu. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is 8. They're gonna attack us for 5. Go to 13. We're still gonna have enough left over. Let's go ahead and just Heartless Access. Alright, that way we have 6 life. Oh, and they're packing it up! Yes! With the Vraska ultimate, we had a blast. Thanks for asking. We're on the draw against Asarak, the Archlich, which usually is some sort of combo deck. Fortunately, we got a bunch of removal in this hand and a little bit of toxic, so I'm feeling pretty good here. If we can just get down our friend, oh yeah. Yeah, full combo, and that's generally how this deck works. Which is fine. So they're just going to do some ramping and try to set up a combo. Fortunately, interaction is the key to victory for this matchup. And we do have interaction. Got to give them that first. Okay. You know, I don't think they're going to get us on their 4th turn, so we'll go ahead and tap out so we can get a little bit of ramp on, but this will be the last turn that we tap out for basically the entire rest of the game. So we want to, if possible, play our more expensive removal first and then our cheap removal later. That way we just have more agency over what we're able to do for the course of the game. So usually this involves like a Bantu's Monument, where they're able to pick it back up and play it very, very quickly and then kind of just drain you out. So, yeah, okay, so they're just going mana, full mana, which is fine. And we're just going to play this Arcane Signet. And then we're done. Poison's actually really good against them, surprisingly, because their life total could get very high with shenanigans that they're doing. Gilded Lotus, yep, just 1,000,000 mana. That is the thing they want to do. Celestus, okay. They're just trying to set up. Alright. Speaking of mana, let's go get some of our own. Okay. So we can play Vraska and hold up Murder Strider. Which is good. Or hold up Go for the Throat. Okay. That's what we're going to do. I'm gonna pay 2 life. Auto pay here. And we will proliferate. We'll lose a life. They're going to get another poison. Okay. Alright. I imagine we are getting close. Because they only have 3 more turns. 1 toxic from this, 1 proliferate from Vraska. Yep, okay. So let's see it. What do we have? They could just be getting a discard spell. Paradox Engine. Okay. So they're going to cast their commander. They're going to untap everything, which, so this is providing 4, 6, 7 mana. So they're going to venture. I mean, we're going to go ahead and just kill this to inconvenience them. They're going to gain a life. They can play it back out. So we might just be dead already. They went to get Paradox Engine. They have infinite mana. And with the Celestus, that essentially means that they also have infinite draw. Yep. And yeah, it's just not there's not a lot we can do. And this is kind of just what this deck does, is it's just full on combo. You make as much mana as possible. You know, with Bantu's Monument, you can just drain people. At this point, they're just trying to find, you know, trying to find what they can. Hey, we're dead. Our opponent figured it out. Let's all give them congratulations. We are on the draw against our old friend Vexier Iktek Air. This is a solid hand. We have a couple of lands and a Guardian Idol. And, you know, Yawgmoth. Which is... I'm sure you could make the argument as the best card in our deck, and you might not be wrong, because it's probably the best card in most decks that it's in. right on time. Well, let's play this Guardian Idol now. That way we can play the Skull Dweller and the Siphoner next turn. Alright. We've done it. It's got to get that first poison. The first cut is the deepest and the most toxic. And if this is their only creature, well, if they tap out and this is their only creature, we'll attack with the Skull Dweller. Otherwise, we know they could be seeking. And then they'll just make a Golem and block, which I'm not about that life. Seek new knowledge, Golem number 1. Here they come. Alright. Golem, are you going to take 1 poison? I'd really like for you to take 1. Okay. Alright. And we'll play our Navi Orb. And then we'll pass the turn. Alright, we got this old Rib Skiff. Which is crazy creepy. Because it's made of ribs, you see. Alright. So they exile their own Golem. Make another Golem, and then basically draw a creature. You know. Pretty standard stuff. One goes there, one goes here, and let's go ahead and attack for 1 in the air. Get him to 2. Alright, let's play the Staff of Completion. We can pay 3 life to proliferate if this resolves. Okay, it does. It does resolve. What's your target permanent you own? It's not that I don't think that's useful. I do think that that's useful, actually, as someone who likes to destroy their own permanents frequently. However, it would be weird this would be the way that you would do it rather than like a sacrifice outlet, but, you know. I guess they had to put it on there. No bugs. Alright. Proliferate. Our life total is going to be in danger, so this is not free by any stretch of the imagination. Alright. Coming in. I don't see any humans here, huh? That Yawgmoth can have protection from? Okay, we're going to tap you. Tail's End. Yeah, that seems fair. Seems mighty reasonable. Okay. Well, if Yawgmoth's not around, we couldn't even activate him because we tapped had Nykthos untapped because I thought it was a swamp. So not the worst thing in the world, but obviously not great. Okay, this does have double strike now. Cloud Shift. Yeah, they're going to ramp it up. Ramp it on up. So, if we draw a land, which I would really like if we did, we can Vat Emergence and get back Yawgmoth. Okay, they discarded a blue card, so now it gets Creepy Nose. This turns into Creepy Nose. Lady. I mean, that's... What would you call that? It's Creepy Nose. Clearly very creepy nose. Or specializes... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Got double strike. That's the thing that matters here. Okay. And then we're gonna take some high amount of damage. We're gonna go to 5. Oh, we're at 8. And we're gonna go to 5. I mean, yeah. Look, we gotta proliferate. That's what we're here to do. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's tap this. Let's tap this. All right, that emergence. Let's get back Yawgmoth. Proliferate 1. This can get him 7, 8, 9. No, we're so close. All right. Looks like we have to be blocking. I don't know how we're going to gain life. I truly don't know how we're going to gain life. No, Meteor Golem. Don't take out Yawgmoth. All right. I will die as I lived, giving them one meager poison counter at a time. And we'll proliferate one final time. 8. Just not enough. Not quite enough. Good game. Good game. We'll take it. We'll take it down. All right. All right. No poison for them. We are on the play against Nethroi Apex of Death, and we have a decent amount of removal, and we can check for traps. Make sure there's no traps. That's good, because we don't want to find any traps. Or we do want to find traps, but before the traps find us. I think that's the order, specifically. So, we are going to go ahead and check for traps on the second turn. We're going to lose a life unless we find an instant that we take. That would be a trap. That counts as a trap. So the good thing about this card is it exiles. Whoo-wee. Chatterfang. Seems like that one could be a problem. Chatterfang seems like the biggest trap possible. All right. We have an Arcane Signet. And we're going to go ahead and get this gone. And if they play a Feomancer, cut it down before it can make a Snaky. No Snaky for you. Oh, perfect. Perfection. All right. Find us more of this sweet, sweet removal. All right. So all we need is to find a creature, give it Toxic, and I think we ride this one out. Oh, this can give them a poison counter, though. And it's going to. It's going to give them a poison counter right now. Take your poison. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, the first one. All we needed was for them to have the first one, and they succumb early to the poison. On the draw against Nissa Ascended Animist, we will see who's the better completed Planeswalker. Okay? I think I might have to mulligan this hand. This can find us a basic land. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it because of that. Leyline of Abundance. That is a bad news. That's a bad news card right there. Because we really need to get our... Okay, thank goodness. All right. So, that's good. We have a chance to get our... We have a toxic creature that we can get down. We are going to get a land. We are going to get a swamp to put it on top. This Dune Mover has Toxic 1, which is not a lot, but... Yeah, gain all the life you want. Level 2, so they can play another land. Right on. Okay, well, let's play our toxic creatures out. Okay, so if it has mana value 3 or less, and that's reduced if they are corrupted, which means they have 3 or more poison. So we need to get them to the 3 poison. Yeah, ramping. Going hard. Okay. Okay. Leaf can Druid. Okay, right on. Let's go ahead and exile this. Only because we want to be mana efficient. And they're going to play Nissa next turn, I would imagine. And then we can play Vraska. Okay, Defiler of Vigor. Sure. We'll be able to kill that with Vraska. Turn it into a, you know, a treasure, rather. Okay. Let's scry. Ooh, prosthetic injector is actually really good. We're gonna keep that. Okay. Let's play Vraska. Let's treasure you up. Okay, attack with some poison. They can trade with the Dune Mover. Okay. 5 poison. Getting antsy. They've ramped real hard. Utter Gargaroth. Okay. Might be Cruxifating. Cruxifate, and then we proliferate them out for the rest. Are they going to hit Vraska? Okay. Well, that will confirm, because now we cannot make, obviously. Alright. Reckoner, Bankbuster. No, we don't need that. Okay. So we can attack. They can draw a card. I think it's just... I think it might just be safer to just Cruxifate now. All non-dragons. It's not a dragon. We get a little might. Okay. Proliferate. Not on that. 2. Okay. Okay. This can hit them for 2. We can put the synthetic. Okay, well, we have Nissa coming to town. Can Nissa kill us before we can proliferate them out? I think we're going to win the race. I think we can win the race. I think we can do it. Yep. Just make a casual 8/8. Which is bad news for us. Agonizing Remorse, they don't have a card. Okay. Drown and... That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Okay. This can't block. This has Menace. Okay. So... we play the Head Cleaver. We want to draw a card, so let's go ahead and put this on the Head Cleaver. Then we're going to proliferate. Should have waited. Should have waited to suit this up, but that's okay. We're going to be fine. I think we got him. I think we're going to get him next turn. We have a proliferate here. This is 3 toxic. Oh, and they don't have a way to draw cards. That's it. This has Menace. We're going to take Nissa down. Like, there's not a whole lot that they can do. Okay. So, becomes a creature equal to the power of toughness. Alright, that is another... Okay. Oh, no! Oh my god, did we just lose because we put this on instead of drawing a card first? Oh my god. No way. No! No! Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my god. We could have killed one of these. Instead, now we die. Barely. I cannot believe that. I absolutely cannot believe that. Ah, no. Oh, well, that's a lesson to me and everyone else. If you have an equipment, you're not going to attack with it. Just wait. Draw your cards first. On the draw against Myral Shield of Argive, and we do have a toxic creature and a poison giver, which we know how important those are. So, oh, we got another one. Got all the little flying toxic imps and insects. Boots. All right. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can, by Elspeth's command. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't know what this does. I think it can make a soldier with vigilance. So you give this flying perpetually. Sure, that's fine. Okay, well. I can't have this gain haste. I think that's okay. Because we can play Celestus plus Eliminate next turn if there's any blockers. And I feel pretty good. Pacifism? That's not great. That's not great. I would like to be able to shake this pacifism. But, you know, whatever we gotta do. Okay. Celestus. Alright, 2 poison. Man, I really wish this didn't have a pacifism on it. Pretty badly. Okay. We're gonna hold up Eliminate. So they can now choose a soldier. It gets +1/+1 in their hand. Okay. That's gotta go. We can't cast it on their turn once this resolves, so... So they have to choose the soldier in their hand. Oh, no. Just, you can't do the same one over again twice. So which one do they just do? Yeah, soldier in hand gains +1/+1 in vigilance. Okay, well. This is immediately looking real bad. I thought was going to have this. I mean... I guess I just need to draw 2. I gotta find something. Do I have to find a sweeper? Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. I'm gonna get hit for 6? Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, gonna get hit for more than 6. Okay, am I dead? Holy crap, I am literal just dead. Whoa. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm actually kind of impressed. Yeah, they just dumped 6 extra, what was that? 8 extra damage on me? Right on, yeah. We are on the draw against Atraxa Grand Unifier as our reward at the end. I mean, we're going to keep this. We have some draw. We have Yawgmoth, which is maybe the best card in our deck. We have a little bit of Ramp in the Mere Convert, which can also deal Toxic in a pinch. So, here we are. Ornithopter of Paradise, which famously does not have a throat. So we cannot go for it. As you can see, that is not a throat, folks. Okay, don't think about it too hard. Relic of Legends. Thought Erasure. Well, there goes Yawgmoth. Maybe they'll take something else. Yeah, take that Feed the Infection. I took Go for the Throat. Okay. Yeah. Do it to it. Well, let's play this Yawgmoth out. I suppose they have a way to deal with this, like a sweeper, and I'm going to be really sad. We'll find out. I'd love to be able to play Kaya's Ghost form on this Yawgmoth. Ooh, Muldrifter. Okay. Yeah, right on. Are they short? They might be short on lands. Okay. Let's... I think we're going to ramp a wee bit. Phyrexian Atlas. Arcane Signet. And... let's actually put this on the Mere Convert. As weird as that sounds. So, they can block. Muldrifter dies, and Mere Convert will just come back. Yep. And they take 2 from Yawgmoth. Okay. Come on back, Mere Convert. Gotta get them with that initial poison. The first cut's the deepest. And the most poisony. As the song goes. Okay. They have Atraxa. They're in Atraxa range. Gante. The Lord. Okay, they're going to take our Arena back sleeve. Wow. Just immediately got Infernal Grasp, huh? That's some nonsense. Alright. Well, there's good news. The good news is... Opponent's going to pick up their first poison. And we're going to play this straight up. Okay. Let's give him another one. Okay, then we get to play this land. So, they have 2 poison. Now, I would imagine... And here comes Atraxa. Okay. So, they're going to get just a bucket of cards. Wandering Emperor. Key to the Archive. Probably Essence Flux. And a land of their choice. Yep. Looks like it's going to be a Drowned Catacomb, which is going to be able to be an untapped land. Yeah, I bet you can taste our fear. Okay. So, sacrifice an artifact only if opponent has 3 or more. Okay, so... We obviously can't target Atraxa with our thing here. Doomblade, that is... Let me tell you exactly what we wanted. Doomblade. We do drain them for 1, so that's good. And then we're going to drain them for 3. Okay, there's a Crux of Fate. I mean, that's not nothing. And a Staff of Completion, that's also not nothing. It might be pretty close to nothing, but it's not, like, wholesale nothing. Atraxa is going to take out Vraska, which is super annoying. I think we're going to need to proliferate. Which means, should I just play this? Alright. We'll pay a life here. Okay. We'll get black. Alright. Looks like Crux of Fate is going to be on the menu for next turn. And that's okay. I'm cool with it. Yeah, there comes the Essence Flux. I mean, we're almost dead. Like, they're attacking for 9. We're only at 19. Momentary Blink. Elite Spellbinder, which can't really stop the Crux of Fate. No counter spells. 3 unknown cards. Going to be 4 on their turn. Yeah, I mean, Trax is just... God, what a nightmare. Oh, gosh. It's just absolutely miserable. I mean, yeah, do it. Okay, there's Time Warp. That's it. And a counterspell. Well, that's the game. It was a lot of fun. I would like to shout out Wizards of the Coast for making this all possible. And I'd like to specifically give a special shout out to Time Warp for being, I would say, in the top 3 least fun cards that you can play in this format, so that's really great, and it definitely continues to exist. And I only see people play it unfairly, so there's that. I've never seen someone like have like a cool Time Warp deck. Viewers, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Let me know if I said otherwise at any point. But as far as I'm concerned, Time Warp's only been used for BS. Okay, just full-on BS. I would like to just pass permanently. How can I do that? I'll just keep hitting spacebar. Alright, they did it. They did it. They worked hard. No doubt about it. So, we were successful-ish. You know, I think that the poison creatures are pretty underpowered. The toxic creatures, there's not many good ones. We had a very, very small few. We, you know, it seems like you just got to work so hard with these little terrible creatures, right? They all have Toxic 1. Toxic 1. This has Toxic 2. This has Toxic 2. This has Toxic 2. And this gives Toxic 2. But otherwise, it's just like, you're kind of just like ding, 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 ding. You're just poking away at them. And Vraska's just slow. Like, I like Vraska. Maybe if there were some creatures from the Scars of Mirrodin block that had Infect, maybe it'd be a little bit different story, but as it stands, not really the case. Is there a way to play just a control deck with Vraska where you just run your opponent out of cards and then eventually give them 9 poison and then proliferate them out? Yeah, and I think that's probably the better deck, but I wanted to try this one. I wanted to try to get in there with some creatures, and one of the games we won, that was exactly what we did. We didn't hit them with a poison creature at all, so I don't know. I think those are probably the only 2 ways to really do it. You kind of got to go in, or you kind of got to go in on Toxic, or don't. And the Toxic way is just less powerful, but I do think it's a little more rewarding if you can pull it off. Thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. Please like this video if you enjoyed your time, and of course subscribe to this channel. That way you can see all the rest of the Historic Brawl, Commander, Cube, and Gladiator content that I love to do, all the best Singleton magic that Arena has to offer. And please leave a comment down below if you feel like there is a better way to build this Vraska deck. I am genuinely curious. You know, I kind of had higher hopes for it, but I was tempering my expectations a little bit. So I would love to hear if there is a better version of this deck out there somewhere. If you want to follow me on my social media, you can do so right here on the bottom. That way you can see what I'm up to when I'm not on YouTube. And thank you all again so much for watching. I'm Justin Parnell, and we'll see you next time.